Hello, my friend. Welcome to your sleep story. My name is Stephen Dalton. I'm an Irish storyteller, and it's my great privilege to be the voice that you listen to as you go to sleep tonight. If you are a regular listener to my channel, you'll know how much I love my little dog Timmy. And if you aren't a regular listener, you are very welcome, and I look forward to sharing with you tonight a walk that I had recently with little Timmy in the snow. Some of the time, I am lucky to call Transylvania in Romania home. It's a beautiful, wondrous, and wild place, and there is no better time to walk through it than when it's quiet and still on a beautiful snowy day. I really hope you enjoy this calming story. Oh, and one small thing. If you'd like to hear my work before it's released on YouTube, you can join me on Patreon. The link is below this video. Okay, let's do the relaxation session now, which will take a few minutes before tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and as I do, allow yourself to let go more and more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath you, or the floor, or whatever you lie upon tonight. And beneath all of that, feel the support of the earth, our home, our constant support. And as you become aware of that constantness, see if it enables you to let go a little more now, to release. 9. You are safe. Allow my voice to be an anchor of safety tonight, to be a friend. Know that my voice will only ever take you to safe places. And as you become aware of that fact, surrender a little more now to this moment. This is an opportunity for real rest in a safe space. 8. Tune into your body now. See where you are still holding, whether it be tension or pain. Allow a gradual release to occur. Maybe it's in your feet, or maybe it's in your lower legs, or your thighs, or your belly, or your chest, or your hands, or your arms, or your shoulders and neck. Or maybe you're like me, and you hold tension in your face. Just release now. wherever it may be. 7. The day is done. Whatever has been, has been. Whatever will be, will be. So just allow yourself now to know that thoughts are a part of you, a part of being human. They will arrive and they can go just as easily. So whatever thoughts you might be having about the past or the future, accept them for what they are. Thoughts. Don't fight them. See them arrive and let them go. Watch them float away like leaves on a moonlit river, or clouds passing in a starlit sky. 6. This is your moment. This is your time. You have nowhere to go now, nowhere to be, no obligations. So, enjoy that fact. Enjoy and luxuriate in that fact, and allow it to enable you to sink further and further towards deep, rejuvenating rest. 5. Peace lives within you. It is always there. It is your constant friend, just waiting to be found. See if you can feel that peace tonight. See if you can see it. And allow it to spread throughout you. 4. Perhaps allow a little gratitude now. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for the simple things. The shelter you have tonight. The ability to rest. 3. Begin to engage with your imagination now. Imagine an alpine land covered in snow. There is no one around. It is safe. It is peaceful. And it is far away from all that you know. 2. Feel into your body one more time now. Your body has worked hard for you today. It's time to give it rest. and one. Completely letting go now as I tell you tonight's sleep story. It's winter time. It's snowing. The whole world feels like it's asleep. Timmy and I are walking in the snow in a very special park that I recently came across in Transylvania. Yes, it is a real place, and it's where I call home some of the time. Now this park is a little bit off the beaten track. It's a beautiful park, made to celebrate all sorts of different plants and trees. There's little labels marking everything where it grows. I've been there in the springtime. I've been there in the summer. But this is the first time I've visited in the winter. Normally, there's a nice old man who sits in a little building at the edge of the park, who welcomes us. But there's no sign of him on this snowy day. There's no sign of anyone. In fact, the sign that normally displays the opening times has been crossed over, and it simply reads now, Desquis, or open, non-stop. There's a little wire that is keeping the gate closed, but obviously I am allowed to open it. There is no lock. And so the realization dawns on me that once I close this gate behind me, the entire park is just for me and Timmy. I look at the snow. It is obvious to me that no one has been here today. It is obvious to me that no one is coming here soon. So I bend down and let Timmy free. Oh, how he loves to be free. And oh, how I love him to be free. It makes me happy to see my little dog happy, to see him run in the full expression of himself. I sometimes think it's strange how us humans have adapted with dogs, that we put these collars and leads on them and bring them around the place, them having to work alongside our will. They are patient little animals. They really are. But whenever I get the opportunity to let Timmy free, where I know he'll be safe, I take it. he is also obedient, and so he'll stay and wait if I need to put the leash back on. But for now, there's no need for that. I am free. Timmy is free. And I begin to enjoy my walk in the snow in this beautiful Transylvanian morning with my little dog Timmy. Now this park, it's special because it's in the wild, but fenced in, which is good because there are bears and other animals in Transylvania. So to be fenced in, but in the wild, is quite a comforting thing. Maybe I should be brave and walk through the nearby woods, and sometimes I do. But normally I like to be with other people. For now, this oasis in the middle of this wild, beautiful land will do me very well. As I walk, I look at the forest beyond. The alpine trees, covered in snow. I imagine the animals in there, hibernating. Maybe there's the bear there. Maybe the wolves, the little hares, the deer, of course, all sleeping. It feels like the trees are sleeping too, and the earth beneath my feet. It feels like everything is sleeping. I feel a little sleepy as well. It's a lazy Sunday in January. And Timmy was sleepy as well, until we got here, and he found this freedom. I breathe in as I walk, in and out, in and out, in and out. I feel very grateful in this moment. As I move through life, I recognize more and more just how precious each day can be. I say can be instead of is, because we don't always treat the days like they are precious. We let them go. We forget what a privilege it is to be given life on this planet, to experience this remarkable place. There have been so many days in my life that I haven't treated like they were precious. But now, I really want to. I have no guarantee of a future, and the past is already done. So why not truly enjoy this moment? The human condition is often propelling us towards seeking more, wanting more, doing more. But right now, I have all that I need. Air in my lungs, a body that serves me well, beautiful surroundings, love, a little dog that gives me great joy, health, food in the fridge, and so in this moment, as I walk through this snowy wonderland, I really do count my blessings. I watch Timmy as he moves from bush to bush, sniffing here and there. What could he be smelling in the snow, I wonder? Is there many scents around today? I noticed some little paw prints. They look like that of a hare. Maybe that's what Timmy is smelling. We keep walking. Uphill now. We are very connected, Timmy and I. I suppose all dog owners say that. But I really feel very connected to him. He is a special little dog. I suppose all dog owners say that too. But I really enjoy our companionship. I had a dog growing up. His name was Robbie. Being an only child, he was kind of like my brother. We got him when he was 2, and he lived till he was 18. So for a large part of my life, Robbie was around. It was hard when he went. And years later, I met Rebecca. And from early on, she told me she wanted us to have a dog. I kept saying no. We traveled too much. It's not a good idea with our lifestyle. But she finally convinced me. And we found Timmy. And he came into our lives. When he was tiny, I kept saying, "He's your dog. You do this, you do that." But as time passed, it became clear that he was very much our dog. And because Rebecca was studying a lot in his early days, I was around him more. And so, he probably looks to me as his master. They are hard work dogs, but I would say that every second of work is worth it for the joy they bring into your life. I also walk for 2 hours a day at least. that means that Timmy is adding years to my life. So, thank you, Timmy. I love the sound of the snow beneath my feet. There is such a stillness in the air. Such a peace when it snows. It is a silence quite unlike any other. The cold air against my face brings an awareness of the atmosphere, of the nature. It makes one feel alive, connected, a part of this world. I always say that peace is within you. It's just waiting to be found, to be seen, to be felt. Well, in moments like this, I think that peace is very apparent. It makes itself even more clear. I see it. I feel it. It is my friend. In moments like this, I sometimes think of those who find things difficult, for I am one of those at times. Some of my family are too. We all find things difficult at times. But in moments like this, when everything seems so clear, so present, so peaceful, it gives me time to get perspective, to really feel the kindness that exists in me towards those in need. Sometimes I wonder, do I do enough? How can I be better? And then I remember that I need to be kind to myself. And once I start with that, I can be kind to many. It's funny. Even in this regard, us humans want more, want to do more, want to be more. But sometimes it is good to remember that just something as simple as smiling to a stranger or helping someone carry a bag can have a big ripple effect of kindness. And sometimes that's enough. Timmy runs and runs in the snow. Sometimes he's hard to spot, for he is almost as white as it. But he always comes back to me. I have a trick for that. I say, "Bye, Timmy," and he knows it means that I'll be leaving. And he never likes us to be apart for long. And so he runs towards me with all his power and energy. And when he catches me, he looks like he's smiling. I think he is, to be honest. I reach a viewing point, and Timmy sits down next to me, and we look out over the landscape of Transylvania. Mountains in the distance, covered in snow. There is a strength to this place. Something powerful. It has had quite a history. The Romans were here once. Makes sense that the country is called Romania. And that Romanian is a Latin language. I look out at this land that has become a second home. It has a wildness to it that I have never experienced anywhere else. It has a beauty all its own. First, I fell in love with a woman from here. And then I fell in love with her home and with her family and with the land that they have inhabited for generations. I loved to sit in the kitchen of her mother and father and learn from them of the Romania gone by. Rebecca's father used to live in the mountains. Long before most people had cars. To get to the nearest town, he would walk for hours. They were completely self-sufficient, living in small communities, far away from all that you or I know. This was a simpler time, and in their eyes, Rebecca's mother and father's eyes, I see a happiness, a simple happiness that doesn't come for free, that doesn't come out of nowhere, that doesn't come from material things. It's a deep-rooted peace. They still live off their land. They grow their own food, rear their own animals, make their own honey. And from where I am in this park, I can see their home in the distance. A place of sanctuary for me. A place of peace. A place where I feel as welcome as I do in my own parents' home. It's hard to know what makes a place a home. But I'm sure having people who mean something to you nearby goes a long way in making a place a home. I breathe in here deeply. In and out. In and out. In and out. Timmy is well exercised now, and I feel a lovely sense of contentment. Yes, there is much to do, but there always is. And so, it is in these shared moments of joy with my little dog that I learn more and more lessons about life. That no matter what there is to do, that no matter what my plans are, I can stop and I can be, and I can appreciate all that I have right now. Timmy and I walk down the track. We get to the gate and see that no one has entered since we arrived an hour ago. We have been the only ones here. I twist the little wire and open the gate and go back towards my home. I'm feeling rather sleepy now after all that walking, and I think Little Timmy is